guys, it's Reagan, and today I'm going to be talking about why I'm hesitant about Solo: A Star Wars Story. So the first thing I want to say is that I am excited for this movie and I will be seeing it on Thursday night, and I am excited that Star Wars is doing a separate movie like this and an origin movie for Han Solo, even though it's not necessarily the movie I would have chose to do. I, of course, am a strong believer of an Obi-Wan film series. I would love to see Obi-Wan, Ewan McGregor. Yes, that'd be great. So I've always kind of been a little like, they're doing it on Solo movie, and so I haven't always been too invested. But I have a lot of things and reasons why I'm kind of hesitant to see this movie and why my expectations are kind of low going into the theaters. So let's get started. The first thing I want to talk about is Alden Ehrenreich. And everyone's been talking about this. He doesn't look like Harrison Ford. He doesn't talk like Harrison Ford. Like, he just doesn't look and portray Han Solo like he should. So my thing is that I've seen the trailer, but I'm just him alone kind of makes me hesitant for this movie. Because here's my deal. Star Wars has done it before, where they did an amazing job with Ewan McGregor and Alec Guinness. Alec Guinness was old as Obi-Wan. He played Ben, old, in the original trilogy, and then they recasted it, and they did a fantastic job with Ewan McGregor as young Obi-Wan because they had similar characteristics. Ewan McGregor did a great job of kind of imitating Alec a little bit, and it was just very good, and that was great. It's one of my favorites, like older version and then younger version. I think a lot of movies are kind of doing that, and then I don't know, I don't really like it. I feel like because Han Solo was like only in his like early 30s, you know, as a character in the beginning of A New Hope, there really can't be that much drastic difference for him like in his 20s. You know what I'm saying? So having a younger actor casted in that role is kind of just, it takes me out of it a little bit because it's hard for me to associate that character with Han Solo. I mean, let's talk about like back in the day, like Bewitched, like, you know, when they replaced Darren. I don't know if you guys know that because Bewitched is an old show. But I was like, dang, Darren, like, you know, complete different actor change. And then it was kind of similar, like, they had the same hair color, and they looked a hair color and eye color, but, like, they were totally different people, you know, and you could totally tell that they were different Darrens, you know. And it's, like, kind of like that for me. Where, like, I'm kind of taken out of it a bit because Han Solo looks so much different, and I'm not really thinking of him as Han Solo. I'm kind of thinking about him as kind of like this other character. The next thing I want to talk about is Qi'ra. So my thing is that I would hate to see them do her as a love interest. Okay, I understand that multiple people have different love interests. You know, like people have a lot of different, like, get with different people. You know what I mean? Like in real life. So that's fine, you know. But at the same time, just like, because Carrie Fisher has passed away, and now Princess Leia is immortalized more than ever because of that, I think that people are kind of, if they do push Qi'ra as a love interest, gonna have a bad taste in their mouth. And also my thing is that I like it better, like, sometimes you don't need a romantic relationship. Sometimes you just need a platonic friendship. Like, you know, like how I say that Rey and Finn are. You know, you just need that platonic friendship. You don't really need a relationship blooming. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I would love to see them play off of that dynamic. And I do think that, just on my opinion, like, just guesstimating my speculation, I do think that Qi'ra is gonna betray them and works for the Empire because of her certain outfits and things like that, and just her character. That she gives me that vibe just from watching the trailers. So, you know. But that's kind of what I feel on that, so I don't want her to be a love interest. Also, this is kind of personal. For me, one of my favorite parts about Star Wars is the Force. So, I understand that everyone has the Force, but at the same time, like, without any Jedis or Sith and Force users, I feel that they lose kind of an element of what makes Star Wars so special. And I know it's not everything, but every movie I loved, like, seeing the different uses of the Force and just learning more about the Force. And, like, the only other Star Wars movie that there wasn't, like, very much of the Force was Rogue One, and Rogue One's not my favorite. A lot of people liked it, but, like, I'm a very character-driven kind of almost plot. And then that was very, very just like you know, like there was barely any character development for me. So like I was like, oh, I don't even remember these people's names. So that's that for me. And I know that in the beginning of A New Hope, when Han Solo is just like very skeptic. So there can't be very much of the Force shown in Solo a Star Wars story. So that's kind of why I'm kind of like, you know, like whatever. Because I just love seeing that so much in a Star Wars film. Like I just love it. And I think a lot of other people do too. So, you know. Another thing I want to say about the Force is there's some people that are kind of speculating, and because of some people that came to the premiere, that Darth Maul is in Han Solo as a crime lord. So I'm kind of excited about that because I personally like Darth Maul a lot better after seeing like the Clone Wars and just like figuring out why and what happened to him, because he got cut in half and then like, joke's on you, he's alive. So I think some other people that are not as nerdy Star Wars fan, maybe just see the films, are going to be like, ooh, but he's apparently like a crime lord or something. So that would be amazing. And so like that might have a little bit of the Force there. But yeah. So ultimately, I am excited for Han Solo, but that's kind of the reasons why I'm hesitant about it. I mean, it's not that I am going into the movies and it's like already like, this is the worst movie I've ever seen. And I also just think that it's kind of weird for Star Wars because I think, like I said before, like if they did an Obi-Wan movie, I think I would be like totally like, oh yeah. And like the whole Star Wars fandom almost will be like, yes, yes. Especially after The Last Jedi where so many of the fans are divided. I think that having a Han Solo movie right now is kind of risky. So, you know, I mean, I like The Last Jedi and I'm very excited to see where they go with episode 9. But I don't know. I think they kind of need a movie to regain morale in Star Wars. And I don't know if Han Solo is going to do it for them. So yeah, that's my thoughts. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Also like this video if you liked it and liked my opinions. And yeah, so thanks guys for watching. Bye.